What are you doing this for, guys? For likes and views? It's weird. You have to survive at the end of the day. What if the internet was to crash and everything that's on the internet disappears? It's not gonna matter at all. The scammers are scamming the scammers, and everybody in the situation is getting scammed. And then these women are coming out to say, no, he did this to me. But you knew what you wanted when you got into that relationship. You knew. Nayibona ke ngoku.
Vault opening. Welcome to the vault.
Hello, what is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kyle, and this is the vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then, you guys, and in this video we are going to be talking about the situation that Faith Inketsi is going through. Now, a few days ago or a week ago, it came out that Faith Inketsi had a beautiful baby and she was able to keep her pregnancy a secret. So congratulations to her and her husband. It's always nice to hear these nice fluffy things happening, but then it seems like they are followed by some drama and shit. I saw on the internet, apparently, allegedly, rumor has it that Faith's husband has filed for bankruptcy and is unable to pay his debts. As a matter of fact, I heard that some of their furniture or his furniture or belongings were repossessed, right? And that, and this is so sad actually, Faith Inketsi's child has pneumonia. I will pray for your baby, my angel, to get better as soon as possible. We're finding out that the baby has pneumonia because apparently, allegedly, Faith and the baby were kicked out of a private hospital as they are unable to pay the bills and are now in a government hospital. Now, please guys, don't shade the woman for being in a government hospital. At the end of the day, she's a mother and she's going to do everything in her power to make sure that her child gets healthcare, whatever it is, or wherever it's coming from. That's her child and she loves that baby, right? So I really do, and I will pray for both of them type of situation. It's a really cuckoo crazy situation. Apparently people are saying that Faith Inketsi's new husband has filed for bankruptcy, obviously, like I just said, because he doesn't have money. Oh, broke. It's one of those situations whereby the scammer chicks are scamming the rich guys, but the rich guys are not really rich, so they're scamming the scammer chicks. Not to say that Faith Inketsi is a scammer chick, but it's one of those situations. Bagging a rich man, securing your space, getting married and stuff, secure for life. And then shit hits the fan. I told you guys, marry for love. Build with your partner. Build with your partner, and then make sure that whatever you do, if anything was to happen to that relationship, everything is split 50-50. Stop going after men to secure the bag, to secure your life. Right? And I'm not saying that's what Faith did, because that guy, her husband, looks relatively young. Like, it's a nice little picture. But I've heard rumors before that this guy is, like, his business practices are unethical. Apparently, allegedly. I wasn't there. You know what I mean? So I cannot say definitively. But this is not the first time it is coming out that he has some money problems. Manewa just recently came out with a story about a rich guy who we are now finding out stole her car, in my opinion, and swindled her. And then we are hearing that Michael Damas's guy, Leroy, can't pay his employees. And now we're hearing that Faith Inketsi's guy, husband, is broke, filing for bankruptcy, having furniture repossessed. That is a very unfortunate situation. But do you see what's happening here? It's 2020 what? 22, and people are going to be what? Exposed. They're going to be exposed. La post on the gram like everything is hunky-dory. But you're living shitty lives. And then you're using your money for lavish things, lavish cars and all that kind of freaky deaky stuff. But you're not saving for a rainy day. It doesn't make any freaky deaky sense to me. What are you doing this for, guys? For likes and views. It's weird. You have to survive at the end of the day. What if the internet was to crash? And everything that's on the internet disappears. It's not going to matter at all. The scammers are scamming the scammers. And everybody in the situation is getting scammed. And then these women are coming out to say, no, he did this to me. But you knew what you wanted when you got into that relationship. You knew. Neighbor, I can go. No, it's very devastating. But then another thing is some people do file for bankruptcy and they have hidden funds here, there, and everywhere. And if Faith's husband is this businessman that has been linked to scams and stuff like that, I'm sure he's got money stashed. I don't actually know definitively. I'm just saying these things happen. Wealthy people hide money. You know, when the tax man comes, they say, I ain't got it. But they can still maintain their lavish lifestyles. It's very, very strange. But you know what's really, really strange about Faith Inketzi's situation? Is that in her reality show, when she was talking to her friend Kim, she was crying. That could have been hormones. But at the same time, she said something along the lines of how she's scared about this marriage. It's like she knew something. That's just my opinion. It's like she knew something and that's what she was afraid of. But she didn't want to have a baby out of wedlock. And probably sitting there being lied to, everything's going to be okay, I'm going to fix the situation. Now the situation is really, really coming out. Now we all know and we're talking about it. It's a problem. Because even a friend was like, why is she crying like this? What is she afraid of? And you know that marriage is not forever. If you want to walk out, you can walk out. That's such a weird thing to say to your friend. That's such a weird way to go into a marriage. Like, I always say check for your exits, but like you're going into marriage, checking for your exit. At least have an exit strategy if things hit the fan, but you're not going into marriage checking for the exit. Be prepared is what I mean. But you're not looking, you know? But she seemed very petrified of this marriage situation. And then there was that whole thing of her not taking her husband's surname or changing it on her socials. It's like, do you see what the danger is? Do you see what the danger is? Neighbor, I can go. Yo, it was like, oh, lad, the spaces that he's on. Damn, that guy is hilarious. Right? You cannot trust anyone. And baby, you cannot. Even if you are married in a loving relationship, guys, the only person you can actually really trust is yourself. And sometimes, let's be honest, you can't even trust yourself. Because how many times do you change your mind? It's like you're deceiving yourself about certain situations. Now imagine putting your whole trust in someone else. You can't trust yourself, you can't trust your kids, you can't trust your parents, you can't trust your siblings. You can't trust, you just cannot trust. Trust in God. You have bigger chances of thriving and surviving when you trust in the man upstairs. But a mere mortal, damn, you're gonna get effed in the bums. You understand what I mean? Love is a very crazy thing. Today you love someone, then they love you. Tomorrow, things can change like this. And I find a really shitty, bad financial situation can make two people hate each other. People divorce because of money. Why was Faith and Katy crying so much and so hard on her reality show when she was talking to her friend Kim? And you guys know Kim says it like it is. She's that person. She can't mince her words, like she can't hold back. And she was saying that it's weird that her friend is crying like this. She was afraid to get married, but she loves this man. I think anybody would be afraid to get married, but like more excited than scared. And she seemed more scared. And now these things are coming out. And I think it's very sad. Ladies, please be careful out there. Love changes. People change. People do things. People are opportunists. People will use you. Even in marriage. How many stories have you heard where women were swindled by their men? And mostly it's women that get swindled. Because these men know exactly what they're doing. They know, oh, you're a gold digger. Or you're after their money. And they can manipulate the situation to get what they want. Look at the Tinder swindler. They will spend on you, spend on you, spend on you until they need you. Now you're going to feel guilty and now you're so madly in love because he's been taking care of me. Now you have to bail him out. But he wants more. You have to pay him back. Same situation with Munewa. It's like you know what you're getting yourself into. Can you get yourself out? Really, really sorry and sad about Faith's situation. If it is true, apparently, allegedly, baby's sick. They got kicked out of a private hospital to government. I don't see anything wrong with them downgrading as long as they are getting the necessary help for the child. Faith, don't be embarrassed, guys. Don't throw jabs at her because of that. These things do happen. But maybe let's just be authentic online because now you're going to be embarrassed. You're going to feel some type of way for post this car. I bought this car. And now they must take the car. Like I do post. I don't know. Do you guys get paid to live these fake lives if they are fake? I don't think so. What are you doing it for? The likes and the views and the subscriptions and the follows. It's pathetic, man. It is so pathetic. Living beyond your means. It's so weird. And these guys will spend on you. And then you have to pay them back. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to find yourself in a tricky situation. Look at Munewa. 5 years, she doesn't know where her car is. But she was driving a fancy car, posting it on Valentine's Day. Now she's dishing about the truth. No, keep your truth, baby. You have to keep it to yourself. Because what can the public do to assist you? Start a GoFundMe page. But when you're flashing that car in everybody's faces, you weren't asking for money then. I'm not saying these people are asking for money. I'm just saying. You weren't asking for assistance or help or trying to notify the public. It's flexing. You were flexing, posting your car, posting your thingies.
Look at Illuminati, I was a boss bitch, baby.
Right? Be a boss bitch, namanje. Now, mind you, as much as I do feel sorry for these women, it's like, baby, come on, man. I can't be the only one that knows that these things happen. I can't be the only person that can see the red flags. I can't be the only person that's thinking logically, man. I can't. You have to check yourself. Check your situation. Make sure that you have something to fall back on. Even if it means you must have a secret account. You think that these guys don't have secret accounts, money offshore, this, that, and the other. And if they don't want to be with you anymore, they won't. And they'll move right along and do the same thing to the next woman. In marriage or mjolo. That's the situation. That's a fact of life. It happens every day. Alright? Anyway, you guys, I do really wish Inketsi all the best of luck. I don't find her as a troublesome girly. Like, I think she's just a normal girl, you know? Living her life, living her dream, hustling, trying her best. She's a beautiful girl. I have no problem with her. It's these swindlers, man. But now, corner ladies, sometimes you think I'm gonna get this rich man. I got daddy. Daddy is going to scam you out of everything that you have. It would be a damn shame if all these rumors are true and those people are married in community of property. And now these things, these debts are gonna fall on faith. Look at Munewa, guys. She got spanked on the bums. That's it. What can we do? We're just gonna make videos about it. In hopes that another girl is watching and won't make those mistakes. That's it. Right? Vugani Bafazi, wake up. You might think that I have a pretty face, pretty body. When I get this rich man, you don't know. Or, you know what, you don't actually know what your man is doing. You actually really don't know what shady secrets he has, especially the financial ones. That's why I was saying to you guys, get tested. Know your status. Even if you are in a relationship, you actually don't know. You don't know. You know nothing. You think you know, but we all know nothing. In a relationship, you know nothing. You know nothing. Even your partner knows nothing about you, lady. People switch. They change. They do funny things to save themselves, to please themselves. And then when the switch happens, you're like, look at me now. I can't believe you would do this to me. Why? Why? Why are you so shocked? That's life. It's everyone for themselves. Even if you have kids with someone, they can still screw you over. You and that person are not tied to the hip. You're not one body. No. You're just an individual that can get screwed. Ladies, be careful. And some gents as well, be careful. Because even females can swindle and do these freaky deaky things. Right? Anyway, you guys, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I be stopping on the weekends. I got that shit in the bag. A triple threat, I'm stocking the bag. Don't follow the best. Addressing me, you call me that. When I walk in, you take a stand upon your feet. 'Cause I am who you think I am. I am who I wanna be. I am the baddest bitch.